is the best podcast on the planet.
So right around the corner is Thanksgiving, so I thought on this episode we'd be talking about Thanksgiving and some of the interesting family dynamics that go along with that. First of all, this year is going to be a little different. How different for you is this Thanksgiving from, let's say, ones in the past? How completely different is it because of the, travel restrictions and that kind of stuff?
It's going to be smaller for me, for sure. I'm actually okay with it. I'm, a natural introvert. And so I'm like, oh, I don't have to put on my social face? Yes. Okay, great. It's going to be nice.
When did you become a social introvert?
I've always been that way. No, I've always been that way. And I can be extroverted, but it takes a lot of energy. And so knowing I don't have to exert that energy is like...
All right. To answer your question, Seth, nothing different, really. And the family's still going to get together. We're not going to wear masks.
You're not supposed to. We're going to have to report you, brother. We're going to have to report you to the COVID police.
It's Big Brother.
You have a huge family, though.
Mm-hmm. It's not going to be, it's basically everybody, I guess.
Yeah.
Going to be together. Yeah.
All right. You guys concerned about the COVID at all? You guys kind of, you going to wear masks while you're talking to each other?
No.
I
don't know. One of my sisters is older. She's like 72, I guess, or whatever. Yeah. So, they're kind of worried it's not going to be, we're not going to be up in everybody's face, but we're kind of, mind the personal space and stuff like that, Y'all
are in the South. You can have it outside if you wanted.
Yeah.
That's true. That's a great idea.
A lot of people are doing that.
2 weeks ago.
It's not going to be much different for us. Last several years, it's just been myself, my wife, daughter, and our mother-in-law. And that's the way it'll be this year, too. She has moved up from Florida, and she's now in Virginia with us. So it's going to be basically the same. The only thing I'm kind of concerned about is tomorrow I'm going to go do the grocery shopping for Thanksgiving, get all the stuff. Mm-hmm. And I'm concerned that stuff is going to be gone.
Oh, I've already shopped for stuff because we knew that was going to happen.
Any issues?
No, there's a ton of stuff, but
paper towels and toilet paper are gone again.
Really?
Yes.
Is that where y'all are at?
No.
Yep. The aisles are white. This is part of the pun. They're white.
No pun intended. Yes, that's exactly the way it is for us, too. We were lucky we got a big old thing of toilet paper before everybody freaked out and started hoarding it again, which, whatever. What's really funny is the one of the guys I work with said that they had to buy a real cheap brand of toilet paper called POM, P-O-M. And I said they should they should have named it Palm because that's what you end up wiping with. So
I've never even heard of that. Yeah, that's probably a bad sign.
Yeah, so all right.
One ply.
So yes, that's exactly what it is.
Half ply, yeah.
Half. The toilet paper you use when you want to get in touch with yourself. Anyway, so let me ask you, food-wise, is there anything for traditional, whether it's going to be this year or in years past, what was it that was there, but you were like, no, I don't want to eat that. I'm not eating that. Anything?
I don't remember.
There's not much I won't eat, but and my family didn't have this, but I know once or twice, going to someone else's house and they had beets, and I don't eat beets.
Fine beets, they're fine. It's not exciting, but it's like.
Do you like beets? I don't like beets. I remember when I was
pickled beets.
I remember when I was just a little kid, and I would have to go to Mrs. Gandy's nursery school, right? And they fed us a really good lunch, and most of the time it was really good. But I do remember beets being on the plate.
The pickled beets?
I don't think so. They were in a red, looked like blood on the plate.
That's pickled beets.
Are they?
Beets. Yeah.
And they weren't good. And we had to eat them. We had to eat everything that was on our plate. That was a rule. If it was on your plate, you ate it. And so I would, choke it down. Okay. So for us, my wife makes an amazing broccoli salad often. And it looks good and it smells amazing because she puts bacon in it. And I mean, it looks legit restaurant quality, right? I don't like it. I don't want it. No, like, so I don't eat it, but Mom and Chris and, eventually Ellie, they love it. Ellie's the dog.
Anything with olives in it, I hate. I hate olives too.
Oh,
really?
I love olives.
Wow.
Oh,
I can eat olives out of the can.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know it's weird, but I could do that.
I like the fresh black olives. I don't like black olives out of the can. I like it when you go to the grocery store and what do they call them? Kalamata olives or something like that?
Oh, the purple. Oh,
yeah.
Kalamata are the purple ones, right?
Yeah, those are
like
so
for Greek
good.
salads and stuff. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are freaks.
I like olives mashed up with like feta cheese and pimento and stuff like that as a spread on a cracker.
Kind of a Greek.
Greek salad stuff going on. Yeah.
You like Greek, don't you, Dale? You like Greek food?
Actually, I bought some stuff from Publix. It's a Greek chicken salad and it had olives in it. I didn't know it. It had feta cheese, which was good.
Yeah.
And all the Greek spices, but it had chunks of olives, and I couldn't.
All right. So what's the most unusual thing that you've ever seen at a Thanksgiving dinner?
I don't know how unusual it is, but my husband's family, they fry a turkey every year.
Yeah.
Actually, they fry 2 turkeys in peanut oil. That's a thing.
Yeah.
But then they also make, which I think we're going to try to replicate here. They make deviled eggs, but he makes candied bacon deviled eggs.
Ooh. Yeah.
That sounds interesting.
That sounds good.
Yeah. So
now, why would you say deviled eggs? Did you mean that like they're weird? That's an odd thing for Thanksgiving?
Is it? It's probably not. No, but I think the bacon part probably is. But no,
like
it's just
that
really
idea.
good.
Deviled eggs you could have any time of year, like for Easter. You
Oh,
can have it. You
yeah.
can have it
We just had
summertime.
some. Yeah. Yeah.
Christmas.
So, do you guys only do turkey on Thanksgiving?
We do ground turkey as a weekly meal, and we make bowls. Yeah, they're really good.
Why?
It's good.
It's good. It's really good, Seth.
You just have to know how to cook it. Yeah.
I don't even use ground beef in chili and spaghetti. I use ground turkey.
Yeah.
Why? What's wrong with you? Are you okay?
Try it.
Are you feeling okay?
Try it. Yeah.
You got to try it.
I have
dude.
tried
Yeah.
it. I have tried it. I've gotten.
And you
I
didn't
like it
do it
better.
right. Yeah.
I went to the store and I actually got them to give me a fresh, boneless, skinless turkey breast, and ground it fresh.
Oh no.
No, that's not it.
Yeah, no, you got to buy the ground turkey.
And-
It's like just buying ground beef, but
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
What is different?
I don't know, but it's
fresh
good.
ground turkey. It was ground turkey.
You got to have the dark turkey and the white mixed together with the ground.
Okay,
kinda-
I see. Yeah, okay, I see your point. But the reason I got the ground turkey, welcome to Food Talk, everybody. The reason I got the ground turkey is because if you do boneless, skinless for Weight Watchers, because I need it. Anyway, for Weight Watchers, it's 0 points, right? And it's not good. It was.
But what if you just buy it ground? Is it still not zero? Still 0?
Yeah, I think it's about 3 or 4 points. Or something
right,
like
because
that.
if you buy it ground, they use some of the fat and they use the thighs. Because that's
where your taste comes from. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is probably why we're saying the ground turkey that you buy is good. So, and it's still less fat than ground beef. So if you're going to do any kind of recipe with ground meat of any sort, it's better to do turkey.
It just doesn't taste good.
Yeah, that's good.
The ones we're talking about does, though. Trust me, man.
Mm-hmm.
You got to trust me on that.
All right. Well, okay. So if you have got a ground turkey recipe that you think is actually delicious, send it to us. SethMilamedia@gmail.com.
Yeah. Or spaghetti
or chili.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not the same.
Yeah.
You got to use ground pork and ground beef in your chili. That's what gives it goodness. Ground turkey. What's the matter with you people?
Hey, we make ground turkey bowls, and we'll put peppers and mushrooms, and
Even for tacos, you can use ground turkey too.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, we've done that with the taco seasoning. Like you could use, just like you do beef.
I understand this. You can do it, but you should do
Dude,
it.
it's good. It really is.
No, it's
I
not.
like
Break
it
all the
better than-
rules, Seth. Just try it.
I have tried it. That's what I'm saying. I've done this.
You
and
did
it's
that
not
fresh
tasty.
ground though.
Yeah.
Like you didn't have the equal parts dark and white together.
Okay. All right. So I'll retry because there's another pound of that ground turkey that I had made still sitting in the freezer.
Well, that's why.
Yeah, because it's not good. All right.
You're gonna be doing this if you have the right kind.
Not with COVID.
Sure.
In your own home.
It's your own cove.
No, because I'll get it. I'll catch the COVID. No. There are so many ridiculous rules. I'm not going to say who or where or what, but
I already know.
Over the last couple of weeks, man, there have been so many weird things that have come out. Oh, you can do this, but you can't do that. And we can do this, but you can't do that. It's like, what? Okay. All right. Yeah. Fine. I know that they were talking that, and they were talking that they're getting prepared that it looks like we're going to be like this all through next year. Unless, did you hear today, Pfizer applied for emergency FDA approval for their vaccine.
Yeah, and what's the other one is probably going to do it right behind them too.
Yeah, there's another one that's looking for it. So,
and they're
I'm going to let you two. I would let you two take it because just think of it like an iPhone. That first update don't work good. So well, you two go right ahead. They're
going to roll it out to healthcare workers and people on the front lines first anyway. So it's like you and I and the normals, we're not
normals.
Well, good. It's true, but the ones of us not on the front lines,
Yeah, some nurses
summer. So
some nurses need an extra arm anyway. So maybe if it grows out from that vaccine, it come in handy. Yeah,
nice, very nice.
So.
Wow, Janet, your work is your work has improved like 50%. You're doing well, Bob. It's because of the third arm that I grew.
Yeah, which arm would you wear your watch on then? You'd have a hard time deciding.
Very, very convenient. Oh my God.
Anyway, let's not get into that.
I remember one year for Thanksgiving, we were all together. And when I say all together, it would be my brother and whichever wife he had at the time, and my two sisters and their husbands, probably, and whatever kids that they had at that. I think at one point, this one that I'm thinking of, I think there was like 25 people at the table and around everywhere for Thanksgiving, right? And my grandmother was, I don't know, 78, give or take. And she was one that didn't drink a lot, right? Every once in a while she'd have a glass of wine, but she wouldn't drink often. But my dad had some kind of a wine there with dinner that was very sweet. And it really, my grandmother liked it. She thought it was delicious. And so she was, on her third glass of wine. And we were talking about humor and jokes and that kind of stuff. We were telling some stupid little silly jokes around the table. And my grandmother piped in. And everybody got real quiet. I'm like, oh, hey, Grammy, okay. She goes, I've got a joke for you. I'm like, okay.
Gosh.
Yeah. She goes, what did Custer say when he saw all the Indians coming over the hill? Like, I don't know, Grammy. What did Custer say? And without missing a beat, she just goes, where did all those effing Indians come from? And dropped the F-bomb. And everybody at the table is like,
Who laughed first?
And then my dad started laughing. Because my dad just started, he thought it was hilarious.
Somebody has to laugh.
Dad started laughing. And we all just broke it. And Grammy was just like, she didn't really pay that much attention. She just went on like,
continue to drink more wine.
It's like, okay, Mom, why don't you take that glass away from Grammy? Why don't we just no, Grammy, don't fight it. Don't pull on. No. Anyway, so there was that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys remember when we did a live Thanksgiving Day show? You remember that?
I don't think I did that.
Yeah, we did. That. We did a show live on Thanksgiving. I think we did it 2 years in a row.
Oh, we
Okay,
went
well,
in
that's
and
great.
did the show.
Thanks. It was very
Yeah,
memorable.
no.
I'm
No,
like, I don't remember this.
Where we were, it was not like we had cooking stuff. We had to work on they wanted you to work on Thanksgiving there. That's what they do.
Oh.
Yeah, so it was just a regular day, but Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Right. So
Now, you still work there, Dale. You still work for the same company.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys going to be live this Thanksgiving Day or
no?
It's pre-recorded.
Yeah, my co-host took this week off, so I'm going to take the week off as well.
So let me give you a little backstory or a little pull the curtain back on the radio biz. All of next week for us is pretty much pre-recorded. We're not going to be live at all of the week of Thanksgiving, which when you're seeing this, it's the current week. Anyway, we're not live. And so for the last 3 or 4 days, we have been recording 2 and 3 shows a day, trying to get everything in so that we can actually have time with our family as well for Thanksgiving. And it's hard to do, man. It's hard to do 2 and 3 shows and have that same energy and you're going for it and stuff. It's a lot of work. It really is.
Now, Julie, my co-host, I had to leave for my real job.
Yeah.
So she makes it. We record stuff where it sounds like I'm there all the way till 10 o'clock with her.
Well,
so
that's
pretty
good.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good. That's the way it should be. Yeah, that's awesome. Why don't you? That's the way it ought to be in real life. Couldn't we pre-record stuff for real life? It's like, hey, you guys want to join us for dinner? Well, sure, we'd love to. I'm pre-recording the dinner, and now just that's the way it'll be.
A dinner conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
And then again, you know how the next shift comes in. Most of the people voice track their last hour. They're not even there when the next person comes, so they don't have to cross-contaminate stuff.
Yeah. Now, Holly, you worked there. You did overnights at that station, didn't you?
And weekends.
Yeah, it was weekends / Yeah, it was Saturday night, and then came in at 5 a.m. Sunday morning, and then it was good times. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, had to make that money so I could do what I liked.
So I could, eat.
She worked hard for the money.
All right.
Yeah, I had 3 jobs. It's crazy. Anyway.
Mm-hmm. I did that one time. Yeah, once. All right. So last question about Thanksgiving, right? So I saw this posted on another radio station's website. I don't remember which one, but I thought the question was really good. It was, right? If you have to bring something to Thanksgiving dinner, right? You're supposed to bring something. What you have to bring is what you last ate. What would it be? So what was the last thing you ate, and what is it you're going to bring for Thanksgiving dinner?
Oh, brownies and ice cream.
Literally, that was the last thing you ate was brownies and ice cream?
I had to think about it. I thought it was what I ate for lunch, but no, I had brownies and ice cream. Yes.
Nice. Okay, yes. Sure. I'm there for your dinner at your table, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It has been years since I've ate. About a year since I've ate Taco Bell. Today I was in a hurry, so I got a couple of tacos.
What'd you get?
Just the regular Taco Supremes or whatever.
Yeah.
I was in a hurry.
Yeah.
So,
and you still feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
Every once in a while, he has to mute the microphone. If you know what I'm saying.
They're not as good as they used to be.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
No, there's still some few things that are pretty good. I still get their Crunchwrap Supreme when I'm,
Every once in a while, if I'm in a hurry. And here's the funny thing. If I know it's going to be a long time between when I've had lunch and if I'm going to even get a chance to eat dinner, or if I know that I'm just not going to want to, I will get 2 what they used to call combo burritos. It's just beef and beans and some cheese and salt. Right.
Right.
Yeah. But now they don't have the combo burrito. They took it off the menu. So what you do is you order a bean burrito and add beef to it. Boom, combo burrito. If you eat 2 of those things, I am stuffed. Yeah, well, sometimes. But I'm not hungry again, and most of the time I won't even eat dinner. I'll just maybe have a bowl of cereal or something like that, and it's like, that's it. I'm good. Okay, so Holly's bringing brownies and ice cream.
It was good.
And Dale's bringing
tacos.
Ooh.
I got pizza. That was the last thing I ate.
I think that's great. It's a good combination.
Sounds like a Charlie Brown Christmas if I ever heard.
It does.
Or Thanksgiving or whatever.
So You guys ever had a non-traditional Thanksgiving dinner? You just said, I don't want to do a turkey this year. We're going to do, or a ham. Do you guys like ham?
I like ham.
I like ham.
I'll endure a ham once a
It's
year.
all right.
We did a 1 year, I guess my family, I don't know, there was a lot going on, and my grandparents wanted to do Cracker Barrel Thanksgiving.
That's good.
God, they do. It was not like legit Cracker Barrel. You got to go there and eat, but it was like it was probably frozen and they warmed it up, because I'm sure their cooks weren't there. It was not. I normally love Cracker Barrel. I mean, that's just me. But
you can order a whole dinner from there.
Yeah, but we went in and it was just it was all right.
Oh, speaking of that, 1 year when my mom was getting pretty sick, she still wanted to cook for the entire family. She wanted to have everybody over and cook for everything. And excuse me, I just thought about it. I said, Mom, there's no reason for you to cook. Okay. So 1 year I took the entire family to dinner at a restaurant that used to be in Plant City area called the Branch Ranch. You guys ever go there? That was awesome. That was
they brought out bowls of stuff.
Yeah,
bowls.
It was all family style, turkey
yeah.
and all the stuff. It was delicious. It was fantastic. Then the next year, again, I want to cook. It's like, no. So I ordered everything from Publix Market. And you can order everything, the turkey and all the sides and everything. And I misunderstood something. My understanding was that it was ready to eat, that you went and you picked it up and you brought it home and everything was hot and ready to go. Because, like at that, if you're watching and you don't know what a Publix supermarket is, they're like the best supermarket in the world. And their deli is amazing. They got so much good hot food there. You get something, you take it home, boom, you're done. It's dinner.
Subs.
Yeah, the subs and all kinds of stuff. It's great. Their fried chicken, it's amazing. Thank you, Publix. You can enjoy that free ad there. Anyway, but it wasn't all hot. It was all cold. And a couple of the things were frozen.
Oh, gosh.
And so it was like we got it all, and now we're having to scramble to heat everything up because we had reserved. My mom at the time lived in an apartment area, kind of thing. So we reserved the community
clubhouse.
Yeah, the clubhouse. Thank you. Yeah. We reserved the clubhouse, and it had one of these little tiny microwaves, and that's all it had. And so we're cutting stuff up, and putting it in the microwave. All right. Come here, John, your plate's ready. You cut stuff up, you make a plate. All right, microwave that. It was laughable now. It was
You'll never forget it, though. Yeah.
Huh?
You'll never forget it, though.
No, absolutely won't forget it. But it was one of those things like, I wish I had known. It was. So anybody ever have any like complete and total disasters for Thanksgiving? Like you cut into it and it explodes and all that's left is the little heart right in the middle.
No, but I have had an alternate type meal. Like one time we did, I think we did Chinese when I was younger, which was pretty good. And then we did steaks one time, baked steaks and baked potatoes. To kind of change it up a little bit. Somebody
I was talking to had lasagna. They'll do like a lasagna for Thanksgiving.
I'd eat that.
No, okay. I remember one year I fried a turkey.
Mm-hmm. Did you not do it right?
Huh? Did
you blow something up or catch anything on fire?
No, I've got another story of a friend of mine that burned half his house down with it. Yeah. But no, I deep fried the turkey, and as I pulled it out, everything's looking great. And I noticed, the bag of giblets that are in there. I had forgotten to pull the bag out before I fried the turkey, so I fried the turkey with the bag in it.
Oh.
Pulled the turkey out, threw it away. I pulled the bag out, threw it away. Nobody knew. It was fine. It tasted great. Everything was good.
Last year we fried two, and then my brother-in-law brined a turkey, and it was one of the best turkeys I've ever ate in my life.
Yeah,
it's like it was just so good.
That's what I do. If I deep fry a turkey, I'll brine it for 24 hours first. Mm-hmm. Make sure it's dry and everything, and then fry it. It's so good. So a friend of mine got a fryer. And set his fryer out in the backyard. And this is one that had a open flame, right? And so he's real careful. He puts the oil in it, sets the turkey down. Everything's good, but there's not enough oil in it. It's not covering the bird. He's like, I got to go to the store. But the store where he was going to go is just literally 2 blocks up the road, just right around the corner. So he goes inside. His wife is on the porch there taking a nap. And he says, honey, I have to go to the store and get more oil. Keep an eye on the turkey. She's asleep. And she's like, you know how it is, right? When somebody's talking in your sleep, you're like, okay, yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Off he goes, right? He goes. He's gone, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes, however long it takes to literally just run up and go get some more oil and come back. Guess what he finds when he comes home?
House on fire.
His house was on fire. For some reason, it caught fire. The fryer caught fire. The fire spread to the porch, the lanai area, and burned it completely off the house. And
was that where the wife was asleep, or was she on the other porch?
Kind of, sort of. And she smelled smoke, and then, she saw that it was the fire. She tried to put it out, but with an oil fire, you can't use water. So she's throwing dirt at it and all this kind of stuff. Nothing's putting it out. So she runs in the house to call the fire department. By the time they get there, the side of the house is ablaze. Now, here's what's amazing. The house itself was not damaged, just the lanai area. And so when all was said and done, he removed all the damaged area. He removed it and repainted. The house looked fine. You couldn't tell at all.
Sweet.
And he got the insurance money and bought another house as a rental property, made a down payment on another house for a rental property.
Wow.
And that's how he started getting into real estate, because he accidentally burned half his house down. So it was actually a good thing for him.
Wow. Hopefully
it was a good thing.
Learned the proper frying techniques.
So I just can't wait for his real estate book to come out, Hi, I'm Ron, and I want to tell you how I got into real estate. First thing is, put your family at risk by setting your house on fire, burning a turkey on Thanksgiving. You too can be a real estate millionaire. I'm not, because I burned the other house down too, but that's okay. Anyway.
There's our PSA for this year. If you're going to fry a turkey, please follow the whatever protocols.
Yeah.
I actually don't know, because I don't do that. I just eat it. But yeah, I just know it. There's some important things to do.
Make sure it's thawed. Make sure it's dry. Okay? Pat it down really good. Make sure there's no ice on it.
Shove your fist inside with a rag and wipe the innards off, right?
That's actually not a bad idea. What I do is I season the inside real well, so all the seasoning and stuff will absorb whatever moisture is in there. Turkey moisture. And then
you got to say what Emerald says. I don't know where you get your turkeys from, but they don't come seasoned on the inside, so you got to do it yourself.
That's right. Then again, if you really want a great recipe, send me an email, sethmilamedia@gmail.com, and I'll share with you my family secret recipe for sun turkey.
I've had that. It's delicious.
Yeah. I made a sun turkey for dinner. Don't you remember back in the day when they would make sun tea?
Yeah.
You take a gallon of water and you put a couple tea bags in it, and you set it out on the sunny porch. And it helps if you're in Florida, where it's going to be really warm and sunny and hot. But, you would make tea that way, and it was delicious. So what you do is you get a really big glass jar, as big as you can. Take a raw turkey, stuff it in there. Just stuff it in there and put all the seasonings and stuff right on top. Seal it up. Leave it on your porch for about, 8 to 10 hours. There you go. It makes its own gravy.
Ew. I don't feel like that's food safe.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's a sun turkey. Delicious.
As long as it's up to temperature, it's fine.
Exactly.
Yeah,
but for how long? Yeah.
Huh? No?
I question that.
No, that's probably smart. All right, so we're going to wrap it up, and on all seriousness, so here's what to do. It's legitimately Thanksgiving, right? And the purpose is to find something that you are thankful for. I know that the last few months have been really trying for a lot of us. There's been some difficulties. There's been some challenges. That's true. But find something that you are truly thankful for. No matter what's going on, there's something that you are thankful for. And here's an idea. Things that are challenging, things that are kind of rough, write down some of the things that during the week or during the day, kind of keep a journal of the things that you are finding pleasure in, things that there's a source of joy, something that you're thankful for. Find something, write it down every couple, 3 days, just let it sit. And then this time next year, kind of flip through it and see, you know what? There's been a lot that I've been thankful for. That's just an idea. See what you think. All right, we got to take off because we're almost out of time. Thank you very much for joining us for yet again another episode of the best podcast on the planet. We can't wait to talk to you again next time. See ya.